Hehe, nuts agility. I wonder if her last name was Case. Hey guys, Born Ninja Productions here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Today I'm going to be doing the ATUM Dimension mod, and this mod has been around for a while, since 1.4 or 1.5, but this is the first time I've noticed that it's been updated to 1.7.10, and I decided I was going to review it, because since the last reviews there have been a couple of additions and all that sort of thing. So what the ATUM Dimension mod does is it adds in some new mobs, loads of new items, a couple of new structures, and an entire new dimension. Now, no, everything is in this dimension, so this dimension is the key to getting everything, and we'll go over that later. And I just broke the portal. That was dumb. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is first we're going to be looking at some not so powerful miscellaneous items, then some artifacts, special items, then the mobs, then this, which will take us to the dimension. So we get started with this, and you can see there are a bunch of different things that we can do. There are idols, necklaces, rings, brooches, and scepters, all of which come in the forms dirty, silver, gold, ruby, sapphire, diamond, and emerald. I'm just using the emerald ones as an example, because if I used all of them, then it would fill up at least a chest. We also have tools made of limestone, which is the stone found in the ATUM dimension. It's the same as stone, nothing too special, and if the textures look familiar, which they do for me, the reason for that is because the creator of the ATUM Dimension mod is also the creator of the Metallurgy mod, which adds in a bunch of new tools, and changes the texture of regular ones. So this has a similar texture to stone, except it looks beige instead of grey. We also have a great sword, which is dropped by the barbarian, and a scimitar, which is dropped by the bandit. There is also a scepter, which I don't know who drops that. A stone soldier sword, which is dropped by the stone soldier. Try saying that with a mouthful of marble. Stone soldier sword. Stone soldier sword. Stone soldier sword. And we also have the short bow, and we have 3 sets of armor. The mummy armor, the wanderer armor, and the desert armor. And out of these 3, the desert armor is the best, but there is better armor, which we'll be getting onto in just a moment. The moment has passed, it is time, and also I'm now in survival. So, there are loads, in fact there are loads of artifacts in this mod, almost enough to fill up a whole chest, if not actually fill it up. But I've just picked a few that are my favourite because they're really cool. There's Osiris's Will, which is a sword, which does bonus damage to the undead, and it has a chance to drop ectoplasm, which is a drop by mummies and stuff. And I'm not quite sure why anyone can use ectoplasm, but it's pretty cool. And Sotek's Rage, exile 1 shift, knocks foes back a large amount. I like how it's Osiris as well, because Osiris was the ancient Egyptian god of the dead. I don't know who Sotek was. We also have Artan's Fury, I think it's like an old sun god or something. Flaming Arrow, ignites blocks and foes. So if you wanna set off TNT, then there's your chance right there, mate. We have Hedet Sting, chance to poison foes. I don't know, maybe a scorpion goddess or something. But if the textures look really cool, which they obviously do, again, creator of Metallurgy here, he's a dab hand at this sort of thing. And we have some armor. We have Horus's Flight, increased jump height and protection from fall damage. We have Nuts Agility, increased run and speed. Falcon Goddess of the Sky. Sekhmet's Wrath, Lion Goddess, protection from fire and chance to ignite attackers, which is good. And Ra's Glory Sun God Night Vision, increased range of vision in the ATUM. And that's going to be useful because the ATUM dimension, it's got a sandstorm effect going, so it looks like you've got your render distance on tiny, and then Mafdet's Quickness, which just speeds you up even more. There are 4 of these amulets, but this is the one that I personally like. There's also Isis's something, which has regeneration, but I can show you both. And if we just test the bow, pew, ow. That's something I found out about all the bows in this mod. They glitch and hit you with a projectile. I've tried it before, I don't understand it. I thought this one would be different, but obviously not. Screw you! Yeah, screw you! Alright, so now we're going to look at the mobs, and the first mob we have here is the Mummy. He has 40 health, and he's found off... Oh god, oh, these two are killing each other. Okay, I better stop. So this is the Bandit Archer. The Bandit Archer is a variation of the normal Bandit, which is here. They both spawn in groups in the deserts, and you get the Scimitar from him, and the short bow from him. And I'm just going to kill both of you now, because you're being annoying. I'm sorry, Mummy, is it your turn? I know, I'm sorry, we're getting to you. So, this is the Mummy. He has 40 health, he spawns in groups throughout the ATUM dimension, and also the Pharaoh mob, which we'll get onto later, spawns them as minions. When he spawns them, they have like 100 health or something. I'm just going to save the fact that you have 40 and do it now. I'm pretty sure that right there, oh god! Pretty sure that right there is ectoplasm, but can we jump? Yeah, wait a moment. I've got this. Don't worry, guys, I got this. It's a cloth scrap, and now I can't get out. Damn it! Nothing happened here. Nothing to see. And the next mob we have right here is the Dusty Skeleton. He's sort of the ATUM Dimensions version of a skeleton. And give me my fish. ATUM Dimensions version of a skeleton. And he looks the same, he's just a bit fast, aren't you? Oh, ow, ow. Does a good deal amount of damage. And now that's ectoplasm, I think. I'll check later. This is the Desert Ghost. Only has 10 health. But, oh, they can jump very high. As you can see, he's got out of his pen. Oh, this is very good. Come back here. Yes, that's what happens when you have a good sword. Next mob right here is the Stone Soldier. And the Stone Soldier just has 80 health and does a load of damage. But he's very slow. He also takes no knockback whatsoever. So, that's something to be quite wary of, in my opinion. The next mob we have right here is the Desert Wolf. They just spawn randomly throughout the world. And they're annoying, and they do a load of knockback as well. Come here, come and hit me. Come and hit me, no? Oh, you see? That's a lot of knockback. I'm just going to kill you now. Next mob we have here is the Bandit Warlord, one of the two new mobs that's been added. He has 80 health. He does take knockback, and he has an enchanted Scimitar. I don't know if he'll drop it, but there we go. And finally we have the Barbarian, who just roams around like a doish because he wants to steal your treasure, and he's where you get the great sword drop. Okay, and the next one I'm going to look at is the one craft crop. I'm going to look at is one of the we're going to look at is the one and only crafting recipe in this mod, the Scarab. And to make the Scarab, you're going to need 4 gold ingots surrounding a diamond, and you'll create the Scarab. And the point of the Scarab is that after you have built this structure right here, which is a 5x5 way of sandstone, surrounded until there's a 3x3 hole in the middle, and with these 8 blocks of sandstone on top, you're going to want to click the middle of the portal with the Scarab, right click, and it will create this fancy orange portal, which you can use to get to the ATUM dimension. Let's just time set day and go. Okay guys, so this is the ATUM dimension. The whole dimension, it's like this. It's covered in what's called strange sand. Yeah, strange sand. And what I've done is I found a structure previously, and I've set up a little glowstone trail to take my way to it. It's just going to be, there are 2 new structures in this dimension. One of them is small and spawns quite commonly. The other one is very large and spawns less commonly. But can still be found with a little trouble. And this is not good. I'm going to have to fight my way through. Ah! Come at me! You are no match for the power of the gods, or something. Dear Lord, I am taking a lot of damage. Ow, no, I was just kidding. No, please! No, please! No, please! Anything be good here? And I'm back, guys. As you can see, the mobs are very tough here, and I actually spawned them some golden apples, not just for this battle, but because of the fact that the Pharaoh boss, whom we'll be encountering later, is an incredibly powerful mob. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, God damn it. No! There are wolves everywhere! Damn it. As you can see right here, if we just follow this trail, we will eventually, it's just up here, see there it is, we'll eventually come across these structures that spawn everywhere. You might even have seen a couple, but I've been testing this mod out on this world, and I've emptied them. So what this is it looks like a ruined building, and the unique thing about it is that there should normally be treasure in here. Why there isn't, I don't know. I've probably just taken it early, but let's say I find some of this stuff in it, because you normally find things like iron and gold and a bit of jewellery, and if you're lucky you'll find one of these artifacts, but the truth is that they are incredibly rare finds, and you're better off with just a scimitar or something. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop, and I'm going to come back when I find the other structure which I'm talking about. See you then, guys. Just a quick something, guys, I almost forgot. This is what is this even? It's like the farmland area, and what happens is this strange sand grows grass and turns black and becomes fertile when there's water by it, because black was good soil in ancient Egyptian times. And there are sometimes chests here, and this is an example of what you can find. Flax seeds, which are a type of new plant, a load of strange sand, and some leather. That's probably one of the worst chests I've seen, but that just gives you a general idea of what can be found in this dimension. Found it. I have found it. This is the other structure that spawns in this dimension, as you might have guessed, to do with ancient Egypt. The Pharaohs pyramid. Now, before we go in, I want to say that although I'm not using a pickaxe, these blocks are unbreakable to hand. If you wonder why I have this TNT in my inventory, that is because the only way that you can break them without going into creative mode is by blowing them up, as I will now demonstrate with this single TNT. See, that's the only way that you can collect this stuff. Otherwise, you just limestone large bricks. It would be a good material to build a base out of, actually, because ooh, and this here is a flame trap. You pass through it, you catch on fire. I have golden apples, so I'm immune, but normally it wouldn't be a nice experience. And this is the entrance to the pyramid. Either I'm very lucky, or the quality of the maze has gone down. I'm gonna eat another golden apple. This is the final loot. However, when you try to open the chest, it spawns the Pharaoh and a couple of mummies who are backing him up. And as you can see, this Pharaoh, Pharaoh Maldrum the 10th, they all have randomized and different names. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. If it weren't for this golden apple, I would be dead already, regardless of my ancient artifact armor. He spawns mummies as minions, and he regenerates health, which is really annoying. Oh, I was wrong, the mummies just spawn with 40 health normally. So this guy is insanely powerful, and I'm gonna die, I'm almost gonna die. Oh god, that was close. I'm gonna use hit it, sting now, try and poison you. Die. And there we go, Pharaoh Maldrum was slain by Haldosor, and the Pharaoh drops gold and a random artifact of his choosing. It's just randomized, it's any of the artifacts, and in this chest we have some decentish loot. A sapphire ring, it looks dusty, some gold, lots of iron, and a scimitar. And it's not the best loot, but it's really fun stealing from this Pharaoh person. And now we're just going to quickly blow our way out of this. So, eat an apple because I don't want to die. Kaboom! Is that what happens in the movies? Do they normally blow the pyramids up? If yes, then I think we've done quite well. I think we've done very well indeed. It's a bandit warlord here, guys. I'm gonna fight him. Anyway, guys, that was the ATUM Dimension mod. If you like the commentary and you're new to this channel, hit the like button if you like this video a bit, and hit the subscribe button if you liked it a lot. I'll put the mod link in the description below so that you can play it for yourself, which is something that I would recommend because it's a really fun mod. It's really original, nothing else is quite like it, mod-wise, I find. And the mod creator is renowned, as well as this, he's created the Metallurgy mod, which you should probably check out as well. Search it up, it's very good. That's it from me, pretty much. I have been Warden Ninja Productions, and from me, and from all the nomads of the desert, who I am mercilessly slaying. Oh god, that guy does a lot of damage. It is goodbye, so, yeah, bye.